by putting your phones on silent mode and allowing us to be more interesting than technology. The Chief Guest, Honorable Justice J. Sathya Narayana Prasad, and the Guest of Honor, Mr. N. Ram, have arrived. The Chief Guest will be presented with a guard of honor by an inter-service contingent of Loyola College NCC students commanded by Senior Under Officer Shiva Shankaran, 21 UCO 454, belonging to the Commerce Department, Shift 2. The Chief Guest and the Guest of Honor will be presented with a guard of honor by an inter-service contingent of Loyola College's NCC students, commanded by Senior Under Officer Shiva Shankaran, belonging to the Commerce Department, Shift 2. As the dignitaries approach the dais, I request all of you to rise and remain standing till they occupy the seats on the dais.
லோயோலாவின் ஒளி வீசட்டும், உலகெங்கும் ஒளி வீசட்டும். லோயோலாவின் ஒளி வீசட்டும், உலகெங்கும் ஒளி வீசட்டும். இளைய தீபங்களே, இந்திய தாயவழி நினையில்லாத அருட்செல்வங்களே, உங்கள் ஒளி உலகெங்கும் பரவட்டும், நிறையட்டும். வீசட்டும், உலகெங்கும் ஒளி வீசட்டும். நேர்மையின் பாதையில் சென்றிடுவோம், வழிபடுவோம், அன்புடன் கூடி அமைதியை நாடி அறத்தினை வளர்த்திடுவோம்.
Kindly be seated. A warm good evening to everyone present here. We commence our celebration of the 98th College Days proceedings with the Tamil Thai Varthu, followed by an invocation song rendition by the college choir. I request you all to kindly rise.
நீராரும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்த எழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் மதி சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே. மகிழ்வேது தலைவா நீ இன்றி வாழ்வேது இறைவா. வீடாகினாலும் நின் பொற்பாத துணை நாளும் வேணும். உலகோரின் உறவென்னை உயர்வாக்கினாலும் உன் கரந்தானை என்னை தாங்கிக் கொள்ளும். உப்பாக ஒளியாக உண்மைக்கு சான்றாக எப்போதும் நான் வாழ வேண்டும். நீ இன்றி வாழ்வேது இறைவா உன் நினைவின்றி மகிழ்வேது தலைவா நீ இன்றி வாழ்வேது இறைவா.
I request everyone to be seated. A warm welcome is like gentle showers to long parched earth. I now invite Dr. John Maria Xavier, Vice Principal, Shift 1, to welcome the gathering.
Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good work and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. The Bible. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. நூற்றாண்டை நெருங்கும் தனித்துவமும் பாரம்பரியமும் கொண்ட லொயோலா கல்லூரியின் 98ஆம் ஆண்டு கல்லூரி நாள் விழா. Loyola. The brand has magic and charm about it. And it creates magic in the lives of those people who are associated with it. On this 98th college day, we look back with a great sense of pride and contentment at what Loyola has been able to contribute to the betterment of the society. This is the moment of rejoice for all of us, and also a time to reaffirm our commitment to strive for excellence in everything we do in our life at Loyola. On this momentous occasion, we have with us two eminent personalities. The chief guest of this day, Honorable Justice J. Sathya Narayana Prasad, Judge, Madras High Court, Chennai, and the guest of honor, Mr. N. Ram, Director, The Hindu Group, and the former Editor-in-Chief, The Hindu. On behalf of the management, the staff, and the students, I am honored and privileged to welcome our chief guest, Honorable Justice J. Sathya Narayana Prasad. We are proud to state that the Honorable Judge is an illustrious alumnus of Loyola College. On behalf of the whole Loyola family, I welcome you, dear sir. I am doubly delighted to welcome our guest of honor, who requires no introduction, an internationally renowned journalist, Mr. N. Ram, Director, The Hindu Group, and the former Editor-in-Chief, The Hindu. Mr. N. Ram is also an illustrious alumnus of Loyola. On behalf of the whole Loyola family, we welcome you, dear sir. I'm happy to welcome the head of the Loyola community, the true scholar and change maker, Reverend Dr. Francis P. Xavier, S.J., Rector, Loyola College, to this joyous occasion. Welcome, Father. I'm immensely glad to welcome our beloved, ever-energetic and compassionate leader, Reverend Dr. Boniface Jairaj, S.J., Secretary, Loyola College, to this College Day celebration. Welcome you, Father. I profoundly welcome Reverend Dr. Thomas Amardam, S.J., Principal, Loyola College, the adaptive leader who steers the ship with great composure, compassion, and always ensures the smooth sailing. Dear Reverend Father, we welcome you. I'm happy to welcome Dr. J.A. Charles, Deputy Principal, Loyola College, a vibrant and enthusiastic leader. Welcome, dear sir. With immense joy, I welcome all the Jesuits, officials, heads and coordinators of various departments, my fellow professors, and the non-teaching staff to this 98th College Day celebration. A hearty welcome to our retired staffs, esteemed parents, alumni, special invitees, benefactors, and members of the press. You have always been a pillar of support to us all in all our endeavors to prepare our students to be men and women for others. A warm welcome and hearty congratulations to all our student achievers, medal winners, and all our dear students who are in the process of bringing their best. Your very presence brings life, joy, and fragrance to this esteemed campus, especially on this 98th College Day. Welcome you, dear all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your genial words of welcome. It's our duty to honor the guests. As the Indian tradition says, a guest is akin to God. I request Reverend Father Rector to adorn the Chief Guest, Honorable Justice J. Sathya Narayana Prasad, Judge, Madras High Court, with a shawl. I invite Reverend Father Secretary to honor the Chief Guest with a memento. I request Reverend Father Principal to greet the chief guest with a bouquet. May I request Reverend Father Rector to honor Mr. N. Ram, Director of the Hindu Publishing Group, our guest of honor, with a shawl. I invite Reverend Father Secretary to greet the guest of honor with a bouquet. Thank you, Reverend Fathers, for felicitating the chief guest and the guest of honor.
The annual report symbolizes the hard work and sincere efforts of everyone present here, the visionary direction of the management, and their skillful execution for creating this wonderful mantra of working together that has brought us to where we are today. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present to you the annual report 2022-23 from the desk of Reverend Father Principal.
Respected Chief Guest of the 98th College Day, Honorable Mr. Justice J. Sathya Narayana Prasad, Judge, Madras High Court, Chennai. Guest of Honor, Mr. N. Ram, Director, the Hindu Publishing Group and former Editor-in-Chief, The Hindu. Reverend Dr. Javamalai Irudayaraj, Provincial, Jesuit Chennai Province. Reverend Dr. Francis B. Xavier, the Rector, Reverend Dr. Boniface Jairaj, Secretary and Correspondent, Dr. J. A. Charles, Deputy Principal, Dr. A. John Maria Xavier, and Mrs. Jayamani Devya Kristudas, Vice Principals, officials of the college, Reverend Fathers, Sisters, academic and administrative staff members, alumni, parents, benefactors, and my dear students, good evening to all of you. I am delighted to present the 98th Annual Report of Loyola College, Chennai. The academic year 2022-23 commenced with the staff orientation on the theme Engage, Enable and Empower the Z Generation Learners on 18th and 19th July 2022. The classes for senior students commenced on 20th July 2022 with an orientation. A 4-day student induction cum bridge program was organized for the first year undergraduate students. Student Buddy program helped the first year students to easily adapt to the college's ecosystem. The college expresses its gratitude to the following administrators who have laid down their offices last year. Loyola College is immensely grateful for their incredible leadership in spearheading various initiatives and responsibilities. My special word of thanks to Reverend Dr. D. Selvanayagam, Secretary and Correspondent. Reverend Dr. A. Louis Albert, Campus Treasurer, and Reverend Dr. S. Samuel J. Silan, Controller of Examinations. I also congratulate and proudly welcome Reverend Dr. Boniface Jairaj as the new Secretary and Correspondent, Reverend Dr. D. Selvanayagam, Campus Treasurer, Reverend Dr. A. Louis Albert, Controller of Examinations, and all the other administrators who have assumed different leadership roles. New appointments. With immense joy, I welcome the newly appointed faculty, 5 under granting aid and 30 under self-financing stream. Admissions. For the admissions this year, we received 33,399 applications for 24 undergraduate programs against the sanctioned strength of 2,876 and 6,473 applications for 22 postgraduate programs, out of which 805 students were admitted. The entire admission process was carried out online. I sincerely thank the admissions committee for expediting and completing the admissions procedures successfully and for enabling an early start of classes for the first year students. New courses. Loyola College, with the support of Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation, Government of Tamil Nadu, started a certificate program in applied journalism for young media aspirants on 2nd January 2023. This program helps the young aspirants from all over Tamil Nadu to understand the basics of journalism, focusing on Tamil Nadu as the chosen context. Achievements of the college. We are proud to announce that Loyola College has consistently maintained high academic standards and it has secured the following ranks and awards. 4th rank under the college category in the National Institutional Ranking Framework 2022, 8th rank in arts, 6th rank in science and commerce by India Today, 6th rank in arts, 4th rank in science and 5th rank in commerce by The Week. Bhumi, an internationally recognized NGO, awarded Loyola College Bhumi Campus Award 2022 under the category The Most Unique Social Initiative. The Governor of Tamil Nadu honored Loyola College for securing the 4th position in NRF 2022. Loyola College is recognized as active NPTEL local chapter by NPTEL IIT Chennai for fulfilling the required criteria for the period from July to December 2022. Achievements of faculty members. Dr. Nevis Sibyl Abarna Roy, Department of Foreign Languages, Loyola College, awarded the insignia of Chevalier, Knight of the Order of Academic Palms. Dr. S. Vincent, former Dean of Research, Loyola College, awarded Doctor of Science by Madurai Kamaraj University for excellence in biological sciences. Reverend Dr. S. Ignasimuthu, former Principal and former Director, Entomology Research Institute, Loyola College, was awarded the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award from Government of Tamil Nadu in appreciation of his outstanding services in the field of scientific research. Dr. J. Judith Vijaya, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, was listed among the world's 2% top scientists in the field of materials for the third consecutive year. Dr. M. Arigaraj, Department of Mathematics, Loyola College, among the world's 2% top scientists in the field of artificial intelligence and image processing. Dr. J. Madhavan, Associate Professor, Department of Physics, and Dr. M. Jacob, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, were elected as Fellow of the Academy of Sciences, Chennai, in appreciation of their outstanding scientific achievements. Dr. G. Gladstone Xavier, Associate Professor, Department of Social Work, was awarded the Hammock Fellowship from Finland, the MPI Teaching Fellowship for Mentoring by the Mindanao Peace Building Institute, Philippines. Dr. J. M. Arul Kamaraj, Assistant Professor, Department of Social Work, has been conferred with the Best Social Worker Award in recognition of his social work. Dr. Thurai Pandian, Scientist, Entomology Research Institute, listed among the world's 2% top scientists in the field of medicinal and biomolecular chemistry for the third consecutive year. In addition to these recognitions, the following faculty have also received awards from various agencies. Webinars, conferences, seminars, and workshops. A total of 165 academic programs were organized by various departments of the college, which include 4 international conferences, 3 international workshops, 1 international seminar, 13 national conferences, 32 national workshops, 3 national webinars, 25 guest lectures, 17 seminars, 59 endowment lectures, 6 faculty development programs, and 2 leadership programs. Highlights of the department activities. As usual, our departments conducted various programs during this year. Here I am showcasing few activities for you. Department of Service Learning organized 301 outreach programs and around 11,760 people from neighborhood communities benefited from the programs. Mega events such as Widows Federation Meet, Domestic Workers Meet, Transgender Meet and Elders Meet were organized during the year. Children's Mela was organized on 21st January 2023, where 400 children doing 6th to 9th standard participated from 40 neighborhood communities. Children were exposed to science labs. Cultural and sports competitions were also conducted. Research activities. Loyola College continues to contribute to scientific research and developments in an outstanding and commendable manner. Projects. 3 new projects were sanctioned to the tune of rupees 65,83,896 from DST and National Commission for Women. Kothari Sugars and Chemicals Limited, Chennai sanctioned 1 crore to a project titled The Eco-Friendly Management of Agriculture Waste Products via Nanotechnology-Enabled Greener Routes. Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology has sanctioned rupees 67,500 to 9 postgraduate students for research projects. A proposal was submitted to DST under Sophisticated Analytical and Technical Help Institute, what is called Sathya facility, on September 30th, 2022 for rupees 72 crores and 65 lakhs. Loyola College acknowledges the significant role played by our partnering institutions. In addition, 91 project proposals worth rupees 15 crores 69 lakhs 48,887 have been submitted to the funding agencies DST, DBT, MOEF and TNSCST. Loyola Research Park. Financial assistance for undergraduate and postgraduate research projects. Loyola Research Park has been promoting high standards of research and a positive research culture among the undergraduate and postgraduate students. This year, rupees 5,60,000 was sanctioned to 10 undergraduate and 18 PG projects. 21 UG and 34 PG students benefited from this financial assistance. Research incentives. Incentives are always a powerful tool to motivate individuals and organizations to achieve specific goals in research. This year, an amount of rupees 4,50,000 was given away as incentives to staff members for their scientific publications and research guidance. Patents. Mrs. I. Justin Sophia, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, was granted a patent for machine learning and artificial intelligence techniques for intrusion detection network. Workshops. The Office of Dean of Research conducted a 5-day workshop on research methodology for the newly admitted MPhil and PhD scholars. National Science and Mathematics Day was celebrated in collaboration with Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology. Research publications. A total of 172 research papers listed in globally recognized databases such as Scopus and Web of Science have been published by our faculty. Other publications include 193 in national journals, 106 conference proceedings, and 15 chapters in books. 4 books were published. Mrs. Justin Sophia, Cryptography and Cryptocurrency, Reverend Dr. Erdiraj, Kilemdalum Manachachi, Mr. S. Ashwin Parameshwar, Arikul Vanda Patampuchi, and Scenescape by the Department of Visual Communication. Award of PhD and Guideship. 9 faculty members obtained their PhD and 6 faculty members received their guideships. 65 research scholars were awarded PhD and 357 scholars are currently pursuing their doctorate. Internal Quality Assurance Cell. The role of IQAC of Loyola College is to maintain quality standards in teaching, learning and evaluation. The IQAC organized several programs for enhancing the skills and capacities of both teaching and administrative staff of the college. They are as follows. Results, April 2022. The graduation outcome of 2019 batch of undergraduate programs is 84.31% and 2020 batch of PG programs is 95.20%. Among the undergraduate programs, Computer Science, BCom Honors secured 100%. Postgraduate courses, namely 3D animation, biotechnology, commerce, data science, food chemistry and food processing, history, mathematics, physics, social work and statistics also recorded 100% results. Training and Placement Cell. Training and Internship. The Training and Placement Cell, in collaboration with the departments, delivered various training programs on personality development, resume building, and soft skills, besides conducting mock interviews, group discussions, and aptitude tests. 46 students were selected for internship with a stipend by various companies in 2022-23. Placements. This year, 126 top organizations and job recruiters, including Deloitte India, KPMG Global Services, Barclays, Akash Byju's, Goldman Sachs, TCS, IBM and Infosys visited our college for placements for the final year undergraduate and postgraduate students. Out of the 464 students recruited, 310 students are from commerce, 98 from sciences and 56 from arts. The highest salary package offered is rupees 9 lakh per annum by Akash Byju's. Loyola Institute for Competitive Examinations. To cater to the needs of current job scenario, Loyola College has started an institute to offer coaching to the Loyola students who aspire to join government and other allied services such as UPSC, TNPSC, SSB, CDS, etc. Loyola Institute of Competitive Examination was recently inaugurated and students have enrolled themselves for the classes. Memorandum of Understanding. 10 MOUs were signed with reputable academic institutions and the industry during this academic year. These include one each from Entomology Research Institute, Loyola Research Group Data Center, Social Work and EduTech, 2 each from the Department of Visual Communication, History and Loyola International Academic Collaboration. New endowments instituted. 14 new endowment scholarships were instituted during this academic year to the tune of rupees 28,28,123. Our sincere thanks to all the benefactors for their wholehearted support in our academic endeavors. Infrastructure. Major renovation to fully air-condition the Bedroom Hall is underway, and refurbishment of 2 buildings at Liba premises is being carried out to house the Loyola Institute for Competitive Examinations. A new finance lab and Besky Hall have been created for the commerce and economics streams in the Commerce and Economics building. New toilets for women and physically challenged men have been constructed near the main building. A new English language lab has been established to cater to the language needs of all students. The renovation of the ground floor of the main building will be carried out during this summer. In view of centenary celebrations, the management is happy to construct a new building in the name of Loyola Shyam Kothari for Liberal Arts. A new sewage treatment plant exclusively for Loyola College is under construction. I am happy to present the highlights of the major events held during the academic year 2022-23. Exposure visit under non-Mudalvan scheme. Loyola College opened its doors for an exposure visit by government school students under the state government's non-Mudalvan scheme in order to provide them an effective orientation for higher education and career guidance. 36 students from 3 government higher secondary schools in Chennai had an opportunity to visit all the science departments and the laboratories of the college. Co-curricular activities. Loyola Students Council. The Loyola Students Council for 2022-2023 was inaugurated on 26 August 2022. The council organized events such as Teachers' Day, ovations, and Pongal with great enthusiasm. A workshop on letting go of the reins and transformational leadership was conducted on 20th September 2022. The Department Festival 2023 was held on the 27th and 28th of January 2023. It was a great opportunity for our students to meet and interact with the students from many city colleges. The Forum for Loyola Women Students. FLOS conducted several programs centered around health, safety, and equality. Seminars on mental health, coping skills, cancer awareness, dental health, and gender sensitivity were organized. International Women's Day was celebrated on 8th March 2023 in a grand manner. An awareness program on crime against women and children was organized on 28th March 2023 in collaboration with the Tamil Nadu Police Department. Dr. Sailendra Babu, IPS, DGP, graced the occasion as the chief guest. I am very happy and proud to place before you the outstanding achievements of our students in sports and games, in NCC and NSS, and above all, our special children who held the Loyola flag fly high in their respective arena. I wholeheartedly congratulate them on this happy occasion. Institutes of Excellence. Loyola EduTech. Loyola EduTech administered various activities related to online learning opportunities and e-content preparations for the academic year 2022-2023. It has facilitated the process of creating 35 e-content videos by faculty members. During the odd semester, Loyola EduTech has promoted online learning at the NPTEL and SWAYAM portal, helping 588 students and 60 teachers to benefit from 995 course registrations and secured 2 gold certificates, 25 elite silver certificates, and 29 elite certificates for distinctive performance. Dr. M. Nestor Jayakumar, Dr. Tanya Pereira, and Dr. M. Nagamani were recognized for their role as mentor for the NPTEL online certificate courses. Loyola Student Support Services. Loyola Student Support Services extended the management fee concession to the tune of rupees 88,88,000 to 939 students belonging to economically weaker sections of the society. The illustrious alumni of Loyola donated rupees 10,74,750 and this amount was utilized to pay for the entire fee for 39 students from underprivileged families. The college has received scholarships worth rupees 50 lakhs from Sutherland Global Services to support 65 meritorious undergraduate first-year students who deserved financial support. Loyola Student Support Services organized and coordinated the English Access Micro Scholarship Program, an initiative of the US Consulate General in India. Loyola Student Support Services also conducted ZAT coaching to help the aspirants from the bottom of the pyramid to get admitted into premier business schools. Resource Center for the Differently Abled. This year, 22 differently abled students were admitted, raising the total number to 77 students in Loyola College. The highlights of the RCDA. World Sight Day was commemorated on 12th October 2022 with a street play emphasizing on eye donation and eye care. World Disability Day was observed on 3rd December 2022 in collaboration with the Universal Differently Abled Organization. RCDA organized a Muppuram Vizha, Louis Braille Day, a book release ceremony and an award ceremony headed by Padma Bhushan Dr. Solomon Papaya. 26 students benefited from scholarships worth 4,84,000 offered by Samarthanam Trust and the NGO Help the Blind Foundation. Entomology Research Institute was awarded with ISO 9001-2015 certificate for the period of 2022-2025 for developing eco-friendly technologies and providing environmental awareness to the public. In February 2023, the National Biodiversity Authority, Government of India, approved the ERI invention, a process for preparation of synergistically effective herbal disinfectant formulation for use as surface cleaner for obtaining intellectual property right. ERI's academic highlights include 21 publications in journals with high impact factor, 8 publications in book chapters, and 1 book edited by Father S. Mariabakyam and Sri V. Soundararajan. Loyola Institute of Frontier Energy. Loyola Institute of Frontier Energy organized the following programs: National Conference on Nanobiomedicine and Human Stem Cell on 27th October 2022. International Conference on New Normal COVID-19 and ethical issues related to public health and education on 12th and 13th December 2022. One-day National Conference on Advancements and Recent Trends in Material Development and Coating Technology in Corrosion, in collaboration with the Department of Chemistry on 3rd March 2023. Endowment Lecture in the name of Reverend Dr. Francis B. Xavier was held on 6th March 2023. Life also organized workshops on research funding and intellectual property rights, computational chemistry in biotechnology and biostatistical tools using MS Excel. A special seminar on cancer awareness and medical schemes was conducted. Loyola Institute of Social Science, Training and Research, Lister. Lister has organized several meaningful lectures and discussions and made a commendable contribution to research and publications. The most important among them are: Lister organized a roundtable discussion on process and substance addiction and jointly organized a book launch on Dravidian political economy by Professor Naganathan, former chairman of Tamil Nadu Planning Commission, in July 2022. A lecture discussion on exploring Indianness as pedagogy in the academia was held on 28 October 2022. Other programs organized were an endowment lecture by P. Sainath, a Mega Sese awardee, a one-day seminar on refugees and statelessness, a special lecture on overcoming barriers and unleashing opportunities for social justice, and a workshop on publication techniques in writing papers in economics. A book on Tamil Nadu's contribution to freedom struggle written by Dr. Bernardi Sami, a leading academician, is soon to be released. It is a project assigned by the government of Tamil Nadu. Loyola College has conducted a research study on the water bodies in Chennai. The report will be published in June 2023. Annual journal titled Social Glance and a monthly newsletter titled Freedom and Refugees are published by Lister. Loyola Institute of Vocational Education. Live admitted 126 students this year, 68 students in diploma program and 58 students in PG diploma program. 11 guest lectures and 5 workshops were conducted during the year. Loyola International Academic Collaboration, LIAC. The Sun Network sponsored Murosalimar and Floor, a dedicated space for LIAC with the state-of-the-art facilities for teaching and learning was inaugurated on 8th November 2022. 25 students left to ESEC in August 2022 to pursue their third year BBA in France. 3 faculty members, Dr. Gladstone Xavier, Dr. J. Joel Jnanadas, and Dr. Gautaman were awarded European Erasmus Scholarship. LIAC signed MOUs with foreign universities for research collaborations and exchange programs, and in collaboration with the Hindu hosted an International Education Expo on 5th and 6th of February 2023. Loyola Campus Ministry. The Campus Ministry organized the celebration of the Feast of St. Ignatius of Loyola on 31st July 2022. Mass of the Holy Spirit was celebrated on 17th August 2022. On the feast day of St. Francis Xavier, Holy Eucharist was celebrated to deepen the Ignatian spirit. Campus Christmas celebration for all the staff was organized on 17th December 2022. The Feast of Our Lady of Lourdes was celebrated on 11th February 2023. A one-day retreat was organized for all the Catholic teaching and non-teaching staff on 25th February 2023. 6 retreats for Catholic boys and girls in batches were conducted from September to November 2022. A penitential walk to St. Thomas Mount was organized on 25th March 2023. With a deep sense of sorrow, we mourn the untimely demise of our beloved staff and students during this academic year. May their souls rest in peace. Loyola Men's Hostel. The Loyola Men's Hostel admitted 1,800 students this year. 2 hostel blocks have been renovated and the mess halls have been refurbished. Diwali, Christmas and Pongal were celebrated with great festive spirit. A mental health awareness program was organized in collaboration with the Institute of Mental Health, Kilpauk. The Hostel Day Sinfonia 23 was celebrated with great pomp and fanfare. The traditional blanket distribution to the poor on Christmas Eve was organized this year also with the generous contribution of rupees 1,47,070 rupees from hostel students. Loyola Women's Hostel. The year 2022-2023 was filled with a vast array of events towards spiritual, mental, physical and emotional development. Some of the important programs organized were Freshers Day, Estilla 23, Filmastra 23 and awareness programs on well-being and mental health. The hostel students donated rupees 45,800 to the victims of the Turkey-Syria earthquake and rupees 24,000 to the homeless during Christmas 2022. Non-Teaching Staff Association. The non-teaching staff donated rupees 50,000 to one of their deserving colleagues for reconstructing a house and rupees 44,000 to another colleague during medical emergency. The staff went on a team trip to South Tamil Nadu to facilitate a better bonding with each other. Loyola Alumni Association. The Loyola Alumni Association maintains a proactively engaged, vibrant community of alumni worldwide. Fundamentally, it helps to reconnect with the classmates, mentor the present students, provide financial support for poor students, and bridge the gap between the alumni with its alma mater. Here is the list of activities. Chapter meets were held in the USA and Canada in July 2022. Loyola Alumni Day was celebrated on 25th September 2022. The Coimbatore chapter meet was held on 26th November 2022 and Christmas get-together was held on 17th December 2022. Words of gratitude. I am honored to thank our Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice J. Sathya Narayana Prasad, Judge, Madras High Court, and Guest of Honor, Mr. Yan Ram, Director, The Hindu Publishing Group, and former Editor-in-Chief, The Hindu, for their valuable presence on the 98th College Day. I express my sincere gratitude to Reverend Dr. Jermala Irdiraj, Provincial Jesuit Chennai Province, for his counsel and guidance. I earnestly thank Reverend Dr. Francis V. Xavier, Rector, Reverend Dr. Boniface Jairaj, Secretary and Correspondent, Dr. J. A. Charles, Deputy Principal, for their direction and immense support. I offer my special words of appreciation and gratitude to all the officials, heads and coordinators of the departments and various units for their astounding leadership, and all the academic and administrative staff for their dedication and support. I appreciate and thank the Internal Quality Assurance Cell and WISCOM teams for preparing the annual report in a lively digital form. I wish to convey my profuse thanks to all the members of the Jesuit community for their constant prayers, encouragement, and moral support. Above all, I thank God Almighty for blessing this institution throughout the academic year 2022-2023. Thank you. publisher The Hindu, and an illustrious alumnus of Loyola College, has notched up an illustrious career as a devout journalist against all odds. Being a student of PUC and BA History from 1960 to 1964, he has imbibed the values of personal integrity, social responsibility, and social justice that the Jesuit education has imparted, and subsequently translated these values into his professional career. For having made a significant impact as a dynamic media administrator, a highly successful editor, and respected opinion maker, contributing greatly to the rich history of the country's foremost national English daily, The Hindu. Covered the news on politics, foreign policy, and nuclear policy, challenge of communalism and fundamentalism in India without fear or favor. Advocated a freedom of expression. Played a pivotal role in giving Tamil Nadu journalism a national presence and contributing a much-needed Tamil perspective to national journalism. Enhanced a media think tank and an understanding of the readers and listeners of the Tamil diaspora on significant social and political matters. Actively led social dialogues across various platforms. Upheld professionalism and set standards for the media in society. Promoted communal harmony and secularism, and for being a trailblazer in investigative journalism, exposing the issues of corruption and abuse of power. Loyola Award 2023 is bestowed upon Mr. Yan Ram, an icon in the field of journalism over 6 decades. Loyola College, Chennai is proud of its illustrious son. Let the light shine. Now I request Reverend Father Rector to give away the award, and also Reverend Father Secretary to give the citation.
A renowned journalist, a deep Democrat, a public intellectual, and one of our own, an illustrious alumnus of our college, he remains an articulate and informed voice in India's public life. We are indeed proud of you, sir, of your contribution. Please join me in welcoming Mr. N. Ram, the director, the Hindu Publishing Group, to deliver his acceptance speech.
Chief guest at College Day 98, the Honorable Mr. Justice J. Sathya Prasad, Sathya Narayana Prasad, Reverend Father Rector, Reverend Father Secretary, Reverend Father Principal, Deputy Principal, members of the faculty, students, parents, friends. I first wish to thank the college, especially the rector, the secretary, and the principal for this recognition. You feel a sense of satisfaction and happiness, but also humility when your alma mater, which as was mentioned earlier, had a crucial role in shaping not just your career, but your values, when it recognizes the difference you might have made in the profession and also your contribution to society. I've studied in the succession of Christian institutions, starting with Rosary Matriculation Convent School, to the Madras Christian College, where we had a charismatic and great headmaster, Kuruvilla Jacob, to Loyola College. And it has been a transforming experience. As has been mentioned, I was here between 1960 and 64, and I benefited from a rounded education. I played cricket for the college, also tennis. I captained the cricket team. I represented the university from here. But also, I had the benefit of learning from some great teachers. Among them, Reverend Father Sequeira, Father Coyle. I didn't attend many classes from an outstanding scientist, Father Yadanapalli, who was a legend on the campus, a more gentle Jesuit leader you could not possibly meet. Father George, a left-handed tennis player, I remember, Father Guruvier from France, and several others, as well as lay professors and teachers like Professor Rajendran, Clarence, Professor Mota, and others as well. I don't want to go into all the names. The most important lessons in terms of values I learned here was values which are embedded in the Constitution, but still have to be renewed all the time, because if you don't take them seriously, they fade away. And among those values, as has been mentioned, the value of secularism, which is vital to our Constitution, part of its basic structure, democracy, equality, treating everyone with respect, and above all, humility. It was impossible interacting with the Jesuits not to learn humility. Their distinctions were many in many fields, including science and the humanities, the liberal arts, in other leadership roles as well. But if you visited the Jesuit residence, it used to be called Father's Lodge in those days, the Jesuit residence, and see how they lived. Not only the discipline, but the humility. You could not, unless you were corrupt, unless you were spoiled, unless you had some ideas which don't belong here, you couldn't but be influenced by this gentle but powerful example. I went into journalism in the media field because I had a family connection with the newspaper. These days people make other choices, but at that time it was almost taken for granted that if you had any kind of interest and you went to a good educational institution, if you went into that family business, particularly the media. The values I learned applicable to journalism: truth-telling, freedom and independence, professional and social responsibility, working for the social good. Nobody can claim that you practice them all the time, but if you do it sincerely and with commitment, it is eminently possible to remain true to these values. The functions of journalism or the news media are the credible information function linked to the value of truth-telling, verification, being responsible, sober, being aware of what is good, what is the social good. Then there's a critical function, which is analytical, which can be investigative, which sometimes turns adversarial also, but all done professionally and with a sense of social responsibility. And derived from these central functions is an educational function. You seek to inform and educate without talking down to the audience, the readers, the viewers, the listeners, and so on. That's what it's all about, because there's a great deal to learn about politics, about the economy, about finance, about science and technology, about culture, the arts, sports, every field. And journalism cannot ever realize its full potential because there's so much more to learn. But nevertheless, you go about this task seriously. And derived from the central functions, the credible information function and the critical function, is journalism must serve as a forum for discussion and debate in a balanced way. You can be adversarial if something requires to be opposed, but not because you don't like somebody or this party or that. You have to be fair and just when you talk about this forum, opening this forum for discussion and debate. And then, if you do these well, you come to something called an agenda building function or role. You don't set the agenda, but partnering with other institutions, for example, with this college, you can work to build a virtuous agenda, a worthwhile agenda, an agenda which is generally recognized to be for the social good. Although these days, in a highly polarized society and politics, it's not always easy to agree on what is virtuous, what is good, and so on. But I won't dwell on that on this happy occasion. It will be impossible to ignore the challenge posed by majoritarianism. I don't want to name names or go into particular details, but whether it is majoritarianism or particular entitlements claims on behalf of a small group, unless it is just, these have to be opposed. And what goes in the name of nationalism sometimes is really hyper-nationalism. It takes a religious color also. And it comes from various quarters, sometimes from those who claim to be minorities as well. But the major problem, as I see it as a journalist, I'd be dishonest if I didn't say this, is the challenge of majoritarianism, not just in India, but in many other countries, including the United States. And that's, I think, a big problem. You have to come to a college like this, an institution like this, to recognize the value of what is part of the preamble, what is the key, the core of the preamble to the Indian Constitution. And in this order, justice, equality, liberty, and fraternity. And it is fashionable today to decry secularism as a tired, formulaic, hack concept. And even some liberal journalists and intellectuals and other members of a supposedly liberal intelligentsia seem to have embraced this fashion. But secularism as a concept must be put to work all the time, and it consists, as I understand it, of two basic principles. You don't need to elaborate on it, but the first is that people belonging to all faiths and sections, male as well as female, are absolutely equal before the Constitution, before the law, and before public policy, or they are supposed to be. There shall be no discrimination against anyone on grounds of religion, race, caste, gender, and so on. This obviously is what the Constitution, in contrast to the Constitution of theocratic societies, I don't want to name them, but there are several, mandates through Articles 14, 15, 16, 17, 44, and 325, among others. The guarantees of the special rights of religious and linguistic minorities in Articles 29 and 30 are an extension, I believe, of this equality and fairness principle. The abolition of untouchability and the exceptions made to the non-discrimination rule to safeguard compensatory discrimination in favor of the scheduled castes, the scheduled tribes, and also the socially and educationally backward classes, as they are termed in the Constitution, are meant as devices to secure the integration of historically disadvantaged groups of people and their access to fair equality of opportunity. Secularism is thus the equality and fairness principle or doctrine, but it needs to be based on justice if it's to survive and flourish. Anything that denies this principle of secularism must be understood as being anti-constitutional. But the second principle of secularism is even more important in the present context. Although constitutionally and legally mandated, it is honored often in the breach. This principle is that religion shall not be inducted into politics, that religion shall not be exploited for political gain. The Constituent Assembly adopted a resolution in 1948 mandating this, and both the electoral and criminal laws have provisions in support of this principle. Moreover, on March 11, 1994, a 9-member bench of the Supreme Court of India full-throatedly upheld this principle in its judgment in what is known as the Bombay case. So I think that is a very important thing, and nowhere do you learn it in its nuances and its core than in Loyola College and institutions like Loyola College. But this is the outstanding institution in my experience. And there is another issue here. In his last speech to the Constituent Assembly, made on November 25, 1949, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, chairman of the drafting committee, brought out clearly and powerfully the importance of understanding the interdependence of the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity, and getting what he termed the union of Trinity right. He warned against internal threats to democracy and society, such as bhakti or hero worship in politics, to which Indians, as he understood it, were particularly addicted. It is quite possible, he mused, for this newborn democracy to retain its form, but to give place to dictatorship in fact. Equally important was Dr. Ambedkar's warning in the speech, please read it, against letting what he called the complete absence of two things in Indian society, that is equality, social and economic, and fraternity, to continue unchecked. If the contradiction, he said, between recognizing the principle of one man, one vote, and one vote, one value in politics, and denying the principle of one man, one value or equality in social and economic life, if this contradiction was not resolved, political democracy could not be expected to survive. How long shall we continue to deny equality in our social and economic life, he asked in this speech, addressing all the members of the constituency and, in a sense, all the people of India. If we continue to deny it for long, we will do so only by putting our political democracy in peril. And I think this was a somber reflection made on that happy occasion. It was unexpected. As he himself noted, it might not have been very pleasant for some members of the Constituent Assembly to hear, but I'm afraid that political events, trends, and developments over the next several decades would demonstrate that Dr. Ambedkar on this issue got it absolutely right. I just want to touch on one point before I conclude. It's one of the important things I learned in this college was no use pursuing high standards or even excellence in the field of education unless you opened your gates and your doors wide to all sections of society. It's a very big challenge, not easy to do because there are so many factors that come in the way. But I remember that when the then Superior General of the Jesuit order, Father Colvenbach, came here, I believe, Father Rector reminded me it's in 1995. When he was here, I had the opportunity, the honor of being one of those who fell us and the greater concentration of resources to provide that. And that, I think, has become clear. It has done many other things in keeping with changes in modern society, in science and technology, in providing new kinds of services which we wouldn't have even thought of in the days when I was in the college. But this, I think, is perhaps its most important as it approaches its centenary. I look forward to being in the audience when the centenary celebration will be celebrated, will take place in 2025. And I thank the college and its leaders for doing me the honor, and I also convey my best regards to our Honorable Judge of the Madras High Court, who, as has been mentioned, like me, read history in this college before he went on to a distinguished career in law. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that profound, perspicuous address in pristine prose. Education is celebration at Loyola. We are proud to have amidst us an illustrious alumnus who did his BA History in Loyola College, Honorable Justice J. Sathya Narayana Prasad, Judge, Madras High Court. He has deftly served in the Bar Council of both Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. With a penchant for representing public sector units, he has done yeoman service as an advocate for the past 26 years. It is time to invite our chief guest, a well-accomplished legal scholar and an able luminary amidst us, to deliver his presidential address.
Dr. A. John Maria Xavier, Vice Principal, Reverend Dr. Francis P. Xavier, S.J., Rector, Loyola Institutions, Reverend B. Jairaj, S.J., Secretary and Correspondent, Reverend Dr. A. Thomas, S.J., Principal, Mr. N. Ram, the Guest of Honor and Director of the Hindu Publishing Group and former Editor-in-Chief of the Hindu, and the retired professors, employees, past students, and the present students, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I express my sincere thanks and gratitude to Reverend Dr. Thomas S.J., Principal and the Secretary, for giving me this opportunity to be the guest, chief guest for the 98th College Day of this prestigious, illustrious and premier institution in the country, Loyola College. Indeed, I feel it's a blessing of the Almighty. It's a very rare opportunity for any person to go as a chief guest to the college where he studied. And Almighty has blessed me that opportunity through Dr. Father Thomas S.J., Principal of the Loyola College. I did my graduation in BA History, and I belong to J batch 87 and 90. First, I would like to pay my respects to my professors. Professor U. Munuswamy was the head of the department. Professor D.P. Venugopalan, Professor Dr. G.J. Sudhakar, Dr. Professor Bernard D. Sami, Dr. Philander Jayachandran, Father Alphonse Monicum, all of them taught me. I am standing here because of them. Before coming to Loyola, I did my schooling in Uri's Higher Secondary School, Velo. And after that, I joined Loyola. In Loyola only, I don't feel shy to say this. I learned what is punctuality, what is sincerity, what is humility, and what is dedication. I like to cherish my old memories. Before that, I take this opportunity to inform you all how many Loyalites are adorning the bench in the Hon'ble Madras High Court as well as the Supreme Court of India. First is Honorable Justice K.M. Joseph, Judge Supreme Court of India from Loyola. Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh, Judge Supreme Court of India from my History Department. Then Honorable Justice T.S. Sivanyanam, Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. Honorable Justice V. Bharatidasan, again from History Department, retired Judge of Madras High Court, presently the Chairman of Tamil Nadu State Backward Classes Commission. Justice A.A. Nakiran, again from History Department. This is the first function I am attending as a chief guest. That after my elevation as a judge of this historic Madras High Court on October 29, 2021. I am not a good orator. I like to share some moments, cherish my memories in Loyola College. One is that since I hail from Vellore, which is hardly 125 kilometers from Chennai, due to homesick, I used to go every week in the first year to my home. Once I came, the train was a little bit late, and the timing was 9:30, college time. So I was a little bit late, maybe by 2 or 3 minutes. So once the class starts, they close the door from inside. Then I knocked. Professor D.P. Venugopalan was taking the class. He opened the door. I said, "Sorry, sir, for coming late." He said, "I am very sorry, please get the late slip." Those days, I think the practice is now also. Only if you get the late slip, that too from the vice principal. Another big trouble, you know. You have to go and explain him why you are late. So that day I decided that I should be punctual. The respect you command once if you say you are from Loyola College, I don't have words to express it. I'll just want to tell 2 incidents. Those days, there was no bus stop in front of Loyola. Either you have to get down at Chulaimedu or at Sterling Road, and you have to walk down. So only 4 buses used to stop here, that of whiteboard, 41A, 47, 17 and 17E. Rest all the buses, they never stop. So we used to ask for lift by just showing the thumb, either 2-wheeler or 4-wheeler. Immediately they'll stop and give the lift. And they will ask, "You're a student of Loyola?" "Oh, very nice." "Which discipline you are studying?" "Everything." Then they will say, "You are blessed to be a Loyola student. God has blessed you to be a student of Loyola." But nowadays it is not safe to give the lift or to take the lift. First, when I came to Loyola for admission, those days the parents has to accompany. I think the same is followed till date. Since my father has passed away, I came with my mother. At that time, Father Leo Correa was the principal. So he saw my certificates. Then he asked my mother. He was not fluent in Tamil. He asked, Enama, unga paiyan nalla padikuma? He asked. Then for that, my mother replied, Nalla padipan father. Aditha ella ammavum solrango, neenga da adha solludu. This I never forget. This has happened in June 87. Then coming to hostel, I was hosteler. Father Lawrence Samalraj was the director. Here we don't have warden, assistant wardens. So he was the director. Again, I went with my mother. He is a Tamilian. So he asked, Enama, paiyan olunga irupana? Then my mother replied, olunga iruppan, father. Then he said, olunga illana veetukku amchiruvom, neenga nalla saapaadu pottu veinga. Appave I started shivering. One day what happened? There used to be silence hour, even I think now also. 9 o'clock, bell will go and all of them should be in the room. It is not necessary whether you are studying or sleeping, but you should be in the room. One day silence hour bell went. We were not aware. We were gossiping. I was staying in room number 531 in 15th block in the second and third year. First year I was in 10th block. Father says that building is no more. They have demolished that. So we were laughing, and unfortunately that time director was Father Joseph Xavier, popularly known as Jyoti. He, along with all the assistant directors, came. I don't know what, really, 7 or 8 fathers, and we were blocked. We could not escape. Only 2 stairs, That was in 9th block. Then he asked, Ella keela irangi, come down. Enappa, yaar adu romba idha sirichadu? Then I just kept quiet because I am the culprit. So I just, then again he said, Sollana romba serious. That too in the second year, I was afraid. Getting seat itself is very difficult in Loyola. What to do? Then I said, Father, I am the person. Nalla siricha, northara sirichi kaattu. Then I kept quiet. Onnada solra, nalla sirichi kaattupa. Then I did. What I did. Ha 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 ha, I did. Then he said, Romba nalla sirikra, paiyella eduthu ready vai kaala veetukku poradhukku. I was literally, getting a seat in Loyola is so difficult. We didn't hear, the bell went. Then Father Father Alphonse Manikam, he came to my rescue. He is from my department. After that, I came to my room. I couldn't sleep. Then Father came at around 10:30. Thoongirka maatiye, enga thoongaradhu? Then he came and told me, Sathya, don't worry. I told about you to Father that you are a sincere and dedicated student. So nothing to worry. Tomorrow morning, poitu or sorry ketru. Then tomorrow morning, I went and I asked him sorry. That was one incident. Then the other one is, whenever you want to go out of hostel, you have to get late slip. And you have to get the permission from the concerned assistant directors. For 2 or 3 blocks, one AD will be there. That day, I was late. I went to my sister's house. I could not return. Then, when I came the next day morning, there was a slip in the lock. Please meet me at 8 a.m. AD. I went. He was a new assistant director who has joined just 2 days back. I have not seen him. I don't know his name also. I went. He asked in Tamil, and the Tirunelveli accent, he asked, Ela, enga pona nee? Father, akka veetukku pona. Adu thappu illala. Nee night yaala varala. ஃபாதர் கொஞ்சம் லேட் ஆகிடுச்சு. நான் புதுசு வந்திருக்கேன், ஏடி தெரியுமால உனக்கு? நான் சொன்னேன், ஃபாதர் தெரியும், 2 நாள் முன்னாடி வந்திருக்கேன்னு தெரியும். சரி, என் பேர் என்னல சொல்லல. These funny people, 1 or 2 guys, they told me his name is Bhagavathar. Because his name is Father Joseph Amalraj or something, used to keep hair up to here. I don't know, there was a olden days, one Tyagaraja Bhagavathar was there. I don't know that. When he asked, "Hello, em per theriyuma unakku?" Then I was hesitant. Then he said, "Hello, sollila." Then I said, "Bhagavathar." He came from back. Enna sonnali? Em per una paatha enak Bhagavathar ma theriyala unakku. Then I said, "Father, idha solranga." Ela, em per adu illa, unna evano thappa sollirkaala. Everything in that Tirunelveli accent, you know. That incident. So then after that, see, these are the memories. Apart from that, Sailor Hall in the hostel, that we used to have a very nice food in the mess. Those days, even in dividing system, we used to pay 950 rupees mess bill. Just imagine, 3 decades before. It shows the quality of the food they have given. That also we comment, and we go to Velu Military for fish curry and rice. So I can say that I am standing before you because of this Loyola College. Before coming to Loyola, I was just, you can say, somewhat different, but after coming here, each and every moment, another important aspect is, as rightly said by Mr. N. Ram, here equality is followed very strictly. Whether you are rich or poor, whether you are from English medium or Tamil medium, whether you are from the city or outside, from the government high school or St. Patrick's or St. Michael's or St. Bede's, all are equal. For that, I'll tell you one incident. Only if you get 90 credits, you get a degree. 87 is for academics, the rest 3 for sports, NSS, NCC, and ICAF. I joined the easiest one, ICAF. So, one governor was there. I'm telling, in the 80s. His son was a student in Loyola College, pursuing history course, BA History. He wanted to play tennis for that 3 credits, you know. But he doesn't want to play here. He wanted to play with his dad at Raj Bhavan tennis lawns. But at the same time, he wanted 3 credits also. First, at his level, he requested. It was rejected. Then, His Excellency, the Governor himself spoke to the Princey. Then also, it shows that whoever you are, here everybody is equal. That is Loyola. Whether rich or poor. Another incident also I can tell. I was told there were 4 mess in the hostel. One is Jubilee, one is Cosmo, veg and non-veg. Those students who used to have the food in Cosmo or Jubilee, they used to see at the students, hostlers, who used to have food in the veg and non-veg mess, like somewhat discriminating, you know, like this, or mari, elakarma, pagra mari. So this message went to the fathers, and they went to the extent of closing those mess. So when it was closed in 86, when I came in 87, only these 2 messes were there, veg and non-veg. So systematic. Even if you want to buy anything extra, those days, one appalam used to be 10 paisa, one vada 25 paisa, and one omelette 1 rupee. For that, you should take token with you. There is a book for that. Only if you give the token, they will give. So, such a kind of discipline, maintained not only in the hostel and in the college. And I want to share another important moment is Yale Molayar meet. Whenever Yale Molayar meet, every year we used to win. And in that year, it happened in Rajaratnam Stadium, I think every year. So we won the Yale Molayar meet trophy. And we were coming all the way by walk from Rajaratnam Stadium to Loyola College. I can say that is the only incident where the Loyalites danced in the road. That is the only incident I can say. Such a discipline used to be maintained in the campus. So we were dancing and we are coming with the trophy. Then whenever we used to go to the cinema by getting a late slip, while coming all the way from Devi complex or Satyam, anywhere, we used to come by walk. We used to go in 10 or 15. So going auto while coming by walk. We used to roll down in Sterling Road. Now if you roll, you are rolled out. Those days, at night 1 o'clock, people used to roll in the Sterling Road. Just for fun, and one group will be very funny guys. They'll remove one name board from one house and they'll fix it in the another house. One group was there. Door number 15 board they'll take and they'll keep it in 20. 20 will be kept in 15. These also they do. And in regard to the respect portion, again I will tell you one incident. I was traveling in 41A bus. That's a white board. That's the only one which will stop here. So once I entered the bus, I took the ticket. I was just sitting. I was going to Germany. Then the conductor asked me, "Enna thambi, enga padikringa?" Then I said, "Loyola College." Pathale theriyudu. Next what he said, "Thambi, கடவுளோட ஆசீர்வாதம் கடவுளோட பிரார்த்தம் உங்களுக்கு இவ்வளோ ஒரு நல்ல காலேஜில் சீட்டை கிடச்சிருக்கு நல்லா படித்து நல்லா வாங்க." That is what the conductor told me. So, again, once again I thank the Loyola College and the principal for giving me this opportunity. I never dreamt in my life that one day I'll come as a chief guest to this college campus. And I'll tell you, I entered this campus nearly after 2 decades. I still remember the Bertram Hall, Quinn Hall. That time the Jerome D. Sousa Hall was under construction. And lot of changes in the campus. And I also requested Father, one day I want to have lunch in the hostel. He said he'll make arrangements. So I hope I have not bored you. As I said, this is the first function for me. I thought it's better to cherish my old memories in Loyola College. Once again, I thank one and all, especially the Almighty, through the Princey, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be the chief guest of the 90th College Day of this illustrious institution. Thank you one and all. Nandri, Vanakkam. Sorry. I just wanted to tell the younger generation to follow, you can say, the 5 principles. I am not saying it's a principle. You can take it whether it's my earnest appeal or request or advice. First, please respect your parents, which many youngsters don't do now. They never do. I've seen with my own eyes. Number 2, please respect the elders. Number 3, please never ever harm anybody verbally or physically. Hate, don't hate. Number 4, whenever you get an opportunity, please help the poor people, especially who are in need to pursue their education. Number 5, never ever forget the persons who stood by you in your difficult times and for your upliftment. You should always have the gratitude towards them till their last breath. I felt that I should tell these 5 advices especially to the younger generation who are present here. Nandri, Vanakkam.
Thank you, sir, for emphasizing on the way Loyola lays foundation for its students to reach heights in life. Recalling moments from your time here, you definitely took us along for a nostalgic trip down the memory lane. At this stellar event, it is important to celebrate the achievements of some truly outstanding individuals of Loyola. Hence, we will now move on to the awarding ceremony. Each of tonight's honorees has demonstrated excellence in their respective fields and strives to make this world better than how they found it. It is our privilege to recognize them for their hard work and commitment. I now invite Ms. Jayamani Divya Christodas, Vice Principal, Administration Shift 2, to announce the winners of the awards.
May I invite our Chief Guest, Honorable Justice J. Sathya Narayana Prasad, and our Guest of Honor, Mr. N. Ram, to distribute the following prizes for the academic year 2022-23. Prize winners for the postgraduate program. MSc Biotechnology First Rank, T.A. Venkateshwaran Prize, Tina Jones B. MSc Chemistry First Rank, Ms. Mary Apollon Memorial Medal, Father Edanapalli Medal, Reverend Dr. B. Jairaj S.J. Medal to Joe Ferdin. MSc Data Science First Rank, Gauri T.D. MSc Food Chemistry and Food Processing First Rank, Pavitra M. MSc Mathematics First Rank, Krishnasamy Memorial Medal and Dr. R. Bharati Award for 3 semesters to Celsia A. MSc Physics First Rank, Father Inchakal S.J. Medal to Alex Joseph. MSc Physics Second Rank, Father Inchakal S.J. Medal to Margaret Cynthia. MSc Statistics First Rank, Srimati and Sri Subramanian Prize to Shenbaga Meenachi S. MSc Statistics First Rank, Dr. B. Chandrasekhar Medal for Catholic students to Jofin C. Clement. MSc Computer Science First Rank, Abraham Jason Anand. MSc Counseling Psychology First Rank to Devi Shri K. MSc Zoology First Rank, Father Inchakal S.J. Medal, Dr. T.K. Raghunatha Rao Medal, Zoology Department Golden Jubilee Medal to Mona Lisa Sahu. MSc Visual Communication First Rank to Ria Verghese. MA History First Rank to Akshaya J.A. MCom First Rank, Father Inchakal S.J. Medal to Lavina J. MA Economics First Rank, Professor S. David Michael Memorial Medal, Ms. Kanagam Arulraj Medal to Lakshmi Mahesh. MA English First Rank, A.X. George and Clarama George Medal to Fahiza Riaz. MA International Relations First Rank to Moses Twinkle. MA Sociology First Rank to Sriniti V. MA Philosophy First Rank to Fizardo Mark Agnello. MWalk 3D Animation First Rank to Harini V.S. MWalk Digital Journalism First Rank to Jayashri R. Following are the prize winners for the undergraduate programs. BSc Advanced Zoology and Biotechnology, first rank, Mr. Irudhiya Nason Memorial Medal, K.S. Joseph Simon Memorial Medal to Bala Subramaniam G. BSc Chemistry, first rank, Raja Sir Annamalai Chettiar Medal to P. Gauri Balashankar. BCA, first rank, to Hassan Hafiz Rehman. BSc Computer Science, first rank, to Tariq Anwar. BSc Mathematics, first rank, to Hansraj Jeevandas Prize, goes to Vignesh S. BSc Physics, first rank, Father Honor Medal to Tamil Chelvan S. Plant Biology and Biotechnology, Mr. T.A. Venkateshwaran Prize, Mr. Richie Wilson Memorial Prize to Yashwant G.R. Statistics, first rank, Father Bertram Medal to Anubhav Das. Statistics, Dr. P. Chandrasekhar Medal for Catholic students to Winston A. Visual Communication, first rank, Father Inchakal S.J. Medal to Sarah Amita Samuel. BMM Animation, first rank, to Vijay Sundar S. Business Administration, first rank, to Vidyut V. Commerce, first rank, Mr. Ramarao Medal to Vijaya Darshini T. BCom Accounting and Finance, first rank, to Sanket G. BCom Computer Applications, first rank, to Sagar Batija. BCom Corporate Secretaryship, first rank, to Paul Stephanas Yes. BCom Honors, first rank, to Karthik Rajaraman. BA English, first rank, Ananta Ramakrishnan Medal to Shashank. BA French, first rank, to Raina Joyce J. BA History, first rank, Srimati Rukmani Ammal Medal, Mr. B. Jagannathan Prize, and the overall best performance in BA History, Mr. Amar Memorial Medal to Gokul M. BA Sociology, first rank, Ms. Aburvam Rajan Memorial Prize to John Lords P. BA Tamil, first rank, Mangalam Lakshmi Medal to Gokula Krishnan S. B-Walk 3D Animation, first rank, to Beulah Evangeline N. B-Walk Digital Journalism, first rank, to Sankari Abhishikta. BSc Advanced Zoology and Biotechnology, first rank, and BSc Advanced Zoology and Biotechnology, Dr. S. Sivaraman Medal to Leon Luke Alfonso. BSc Chemistry, first rank, Dr. E.V. Srinivasan Medal to Akshay Jaimon. BSc Chemistry, second rank, Mr. Sundar Ram Iyer Prize to Vinish K.S. Computer Applications, first rank, to Moses I. BSc Computer Science, first rank, shared between Krishnan K. and Darren Christopher Anthony. BSc Mathematics, first rank, M. Sundaram Iyer Memorial Medal and Dr. R. Bharati Award to Sibi Raghav A. BSc Mathematics, second rank, Father Inchakal Medal to Dalton Griffin Yes. BSc Physics, first rank, Father Inchakal SG Medal, Darbar Rama Shastri Medal to Arjo Mukherjee. BSc Plant Biology and Biotechnology, first rank, to Sanjay CL. BSc Statistics, first rank, to Naveen Kumar S. BSc Visual Communication, Father Inchakal SJ Medal to Harshini M. BMM Animation, first rank, to Saran Pranav K. Business Administration, first rank, to Samuel Prince TJ. BCom first rank, to Pradeep Raj RS. BCom Corporate Secretaryship, first rank, to Jeffrey Joy Chakoria. BCom Honors, first rank, and General English, first rank, Father Lay Medal to Datriya Prasad T. BCom Accounting and Finance first rank to Rajagopal PS. BCom Computer Application first rank to Bharat Raj M. BA Economics and Krishna Iyer Prize to Kavi Prakash P. BA English first rank to Hariom Kumar. BA French first rank to Diana Michelle J. BA History first rank Ganesh Iyer and Swaminatha Iyer Prize to Sago R. BA History Tamil Nadu Paper 1 first rank Manika Vasaga Memorial Prize to Komeshuran M. BA Sociology first rank Prabhu Ganeshan Medal to Roshan A. BA Tamil first rank Mohit Kanna SM. BWalk 3D Animation first rank to Kiran G. BWalk Digital Journalism first rank to Velayadam D. General English Tamil first rank to Suresh Kumar. Beginners French first rank to Melvin Joshua David. Hindi first rank to Ashwin BB. And Sanskrit first rank to Prasob Pradeep. Okay. Best outgoing for differently abled, Vipin B. Plant Biology and Biotechnology, Professor C.R. Babuji Endowment Lecture Medal to Samia Sahu. Plant Biology and Biotechnology for Best Orator, Rex Wilson Medal to Kanish Kumar. Tirumadi Mary Bakyam and Thiru Sami Memorial Prizes to Sujit S.T., Aswin A.V., Jinil A., Sailesh Karan. Best Outgoing Student of BA French, Professor K.H. Mail Prize to Darakshan. Reverend Dr. S. Xavier Alphonse S.J. Medal to Mahalakshmi V. Reverend Dr. V. Joseph Xavier S.J. Medal to Vignesh P.R. Popularizing Environment Protection and Awareness, Department of Zoology Award to Anto Mario S. Dr. Joseph Madhavan Best Outgoing and MSc Physics Student Award to Ansi Pensia. Mrs. Samburnam Mary Endowment Scholarship to Akshaya Archini. Mr. Susi Adeklam Endowment Lecture Scholarship to Fenil M. Prince. Mr. Susi Adeklam Endowment Scholarship to Saran N. Reverend Dr. Francis P. Xavier Golden Jubilee Scholarship to Prashant Raj. Reverend Dr. Francis P. Xavier Golden Jubilee Scholarship to Abhishek Bharat S. Outstanding Sportsmen in Shift 1 and Shift 2 to Surya Prakash and Manav Parekh. Outstanding Sportswomen to Sherine. Outstanding Sportsmen among Special Children to Gokul Srinivas. Best Air Force Cadets Award goes to Shilpa Joseph, Joe Marino Mirinda, Sayadu Umar Raja and Ilavarasan M and Balaji. Best Army Cadet Awards go to Bharat Raj, Punsundar, Karthik R, Anantakumar R, Sivashankaran, Tarun Kumar, Darun Shankar and Sharan M. Best Navy Cadet Awards go to Jim Uvani J, Pugalendi RS, Hemant Raj, Jebaraj Samuel and John Alexander J. Best NSS Volunteer Awards go to Tamari Chelvan, Sunil Kumar, Lokeshwaran, Jagannathan, Janet Calvin and Rowan Krishna M. The winner of Noyo Series, Reverend Father Albert Mutamale Award to Rowan Krishna. And Best Student in Elocution, Reverend Father L.D. Murphy Prize to Om Prakash. Student Union Awards, Student Union President Award and Best All-Rounder to Nalan M. Student Union Vice President Award to Madesh Kannan. Student Union Joint Secretary Award to Linkesh TM. Student Union Associate Secretary Award to Priyanka B. And Student Union Special Secretary Award and Kerala Kudumam Award to Manish D. Mr. Anthony Germany Scholarship Award and Mr. John Fernandez Prize for the children of staff members for securing the highest mark in Plus 2 examination to Ms. Ignacia Jones J, son of Mr. James Alexander, and for the 10th standard to Julian Abraham P, son of Mrs. S. Melkis Rani. Special awards to the following students. Mother Teresa Flows Award goes to Faustina Roberts. Best All-Rounder among Girls, Sri PAC Ramasamy Raja Gold Medal goes to Claudia Pinheiro. Loyola Students Union Award for Cumulative Excellence and TP Noranaha Medal, Mr. AX Alexander IPS Medal goes to Frenel Ben Jacob. Best Outgoing Student Award for the year 2022-2023, Mr. Devasena Jnana Prakasam Prize to Harish J. MA Social Work First Rank and Justice Mrs. Padni J. Sudure Award for the Best Outgoing Women Student for the year 2022-23 to Nisha Devapriya J. And the Best Loyolite Award for the year 2022-23 and VIT Chancellor Vishwanathan Gold Medal to Neeraj J. Thank you, dignitaries, for giving away the prizes.
Thank you, ma'am. We congratulate all the awardees. Your feats indeed are motivating for the rest of us. I now invite Reverend Father A. Thomas, Principal, to announce the special awards and felicitations for Jubilearians and the retiring staff. Over to you, Father.
Now we would like to honor all the faculty members who served us in this college and they are retiring. We would like to recognize their service, thank them and felicitate them. I'd like to request Reverend Father Boniface Jera, the Secretary, to come and honor them. Dr. T. Mary Swarnamal, Assistant Professor, Department of Tamil. லோயோலா கல்லூரி தமிழ் துறையில் தலைமை பொறுப்பில் பணியாற்றிய ஒரே பெண் ஆளுமை என்ற சிறப்பினை பெற்றவர். தமிழ்துறை தலைவராக 2019 கல்வி ஆண்டு முதல் 2022 ஜூலை வரை பணியாற்றி ஓய்வு பெற்றவர். 1994 ஆண்டு முதல் ஜூலை 2022 ஆண்டு வரை இயேசு சபை நிறுவனத்திற்கு தொண்டாற்றி இளம் சமூகத்தின் இதயத்தில் அம்மா என்ற சிறப்பிடம் பெற்றவர். மாணவர்களை பண்புடன் வழி நடத்தியவர். தன்னிடம் உதவி கேட்டு வரும் எவரையும் முகம் கோணாமல் அரவணைத்து நல்லுதவி தருபவர். வாழ்க்கையில் நடந்த அனுபவங்களை மாணவர்களுக்கு பாடத்தோடு ஒப்பிட்டு நடத்தும் மதிப்புக்குரிய பேராசிரியர். துறை செயல்பாடுகளில் மட்டுமின்றி சமூக செயல்பாடுகளிலும் தன்னை ஈடுபடுத்தி மற்றவர்களையும் ஈடுபடுத்தும் நோக்கில் செயலாற்றிய சிறப்புக்குரியவர். தமிழ்துறைக்கும் லோயோலா கல்லூரிக்கும் தன்னுடைய மிக சிறந்த சேவையை பேராசிரியர் என்ற முறையில் செய்தவர். மாணவியர் புலத்தலைவராக தலித் மாணவர்களுக்கான ஒருங்கிணைப்பாளர் என்ற பொறுப்புகளில் பொறுப்புடன் பணியாற்றியவர். கீழடி முதல் சிந்துவெளி வரை என்ற கருத்தரங்கரை ஒருங்கிணைத்து தமிழக வரலாற்றினை உலகிற்கு பறைசாற்றிய பெருமைக்குரியவர். பல்வேறு தேசிய மற்றும் பன்னாட்டு கருத்தரங்குகளில் ஆய்வுக் கட்டுரைகள் வழங்கி சிறந்த ஆய்வு சிந்தனைகளை விதைத்த சிறப்புக்குரியவர். அன்னார் அம்மாவை இந்த நேரத்திலே நன்றி நினைத்து பார்க்கிறோம். அவர்களால் இன்று வர இயலவென்றால் கூட இந்த லோயோலா சமூகம் கரவொலி எழுப்பி அவர்களை பாராட்டுவோம். Professor A. Amalraj, Associate Professor, Department of Zoology. Mr. A. Amalraj started his career as Assistant Professor in the Department of Zoology in 7/6/1987. His specialization is on animal biotechnology. He served the college for a period of 35 years and completed his service on October 2022. He is a soft-spoken and a dedicated teacher. He served as the president of the AUT. Let us thank him for his committed service to Loyola College and I wish him all the best. Dr. V. David Jayabalan, Associate Professor, Department of English. Dr. V. David Jayabalan, Associate Professor of English, has served Loyola College since 1988. During his 3.5 decade service, he has been Assistant Director of Loyola Hostel for Men, Faculty Advisor for Youth Red Cross Society and Rotaract Club, Treasurer of Catholic Staff Club, Member of Discipline Committee, Restructuring Committee, Finance Committee, and Governing Body. In addition, he has acted as member of Board of Studies and Academic Audit Committee for a number of colleges. Being a devout ELT teacher, he has got a number of research papers published at national level journals and guided 7 candidates to complete their doctorate. He has been an unassuming and conscientious teacher and trainer. Let us thank him for his committed service to Loyola College and wish him all the best. Dr. T. Joseph, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce. Dr. T. Joseph has 33 years of teaching experience. His specialization is on finance, HR, and marketing. He is a student-friendly teacher and known for his multifaceted personality. He served as head of the department from 2015 to 2020. He also served as expert member in the Board of Studies for more than 30 colleges. Received Professor T.N. Anandakrishnan Research Award during the year 2014-2015 for publishing maximum number of research papers. He also guided 12 PhD scholars in the branch of Arts and Commerce, which is the maximum number in the branch, and 51 MPhil scholars. He organized 5 international conferences and 2 faculty development programs and served as a resource person in several national and international conferences. He published 1 book and 10 papers in UGC listed journals and 5 papers in Scopus. He also served as the NSS officer for 11 years. He was the course coordinator for marketing management for 6 years in Live. He was the president of LCTSA. Let us thank him for his committed service to Loyola College and wish him all the best. Dr. A. Marcus, HOD and Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce. Dr. A. Marcus is the Head and Associate Professor in the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, Loyola College, Chennai. He completed his doctoral degree in banking technology. Having more than 2 decades of teaching experience in undergraduate and postgraduate and at MPhil level, he guides research scholars for MPhil and PhD. His research interests include finance, logistics, and human resource management. He has presented research papers in national and international seminars and has published articles in magazines and journals of repute. He has been the resource person for various programs, including human rights workshops, staff orientation for college professors, and training program for postgraduate assistants. He was the coordinator for Yama's International Business Program conducted by Loyola College, Chennai, in collaboration with the London South Bank University, UK. He served as the faculty advisor for Entrepreneurial Development Cell and Students of Free Enterprises. He was a core committee member in the Outreach Department and Deputy Director in Loyola Institute of Vocational Education. He served as the Dean of Arts for 3 years. He has co-authored the book Financial Accounting, published by the Tata McGraw-Hill, Delhi, and co-edited the book Entrepreneurship, Youth and Inclusive Development for Brand India. Let us thank him for his committed service to Loyola College and wish him all the best. Dr. A. Jaya Rajendran, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry. Dr. A. Jaya Rajendran joined the Department of Chemistry on 1st July 1997. She has the honor of being the first woman faculty of the Department of Chemistry. She is a dedicated teacher who never compromised on the quality of teaching. Along with teaching, she has spent quality time on practicals to improve its standard and versatility. She has served as a brand ambassador to promote micro-scale practical classes to many colleges all over Tamil Nadu to reduce the usage of chemicals in order to save the environment. She also has written a book on inorganic lab manual, which the students currently use for their practicals. Apart from her teaching, she has done active research in the field of advanced materials and has produced 6 PhDs. She has also published more than 30 research articles in international and national journals. She has served as the Dean of Women Students during the year 2010 and 13. Her oratory skills in Tamil has been duly recognized by Tamil Department, as she was a speaker for Pattimandram and also served as judge for various Tamil debates. After 25 years of remarkable service, she retires in May this year. Let us thank her for her committed service to Loyola and wish her all the best. Mr. P. Krishnan, Superintendent. Mr. P. Krishnan joined as a typist in the Office of Controller of Examination on 12/5/1981 as management staff and got regularized as a record clerk in aided post on 1/2/1991. He continued to serve as PA to principal from 2009 till date. He has been promoted as superintendent on 1/4/2019. He is a sincere and dedicated staff with an affable personality. Having completed 42 years of service, he retired on 31/3/2023. Let us thank him for his committed service to Loyola College and wish him all the best. Mr. S. Savrimuthu, Record Clerk, Special Grade. Mr. S. Savrimuthu joined as gardener on 1/2/1981 and he was regularized as office assistant from 1/6/1987. He was promoted as record clerk and retires on 31/7/2023 after completing 42 years of service. He is a sincere man, not only in gardening work, but also maintain records in our college record room efficiently. Let us thank him for his committed service to Loyola College and wish him all the best. Dear retiring staff members, while we thank you for your yeoman's service to Loyola College, we wish you all the best and please be assured of our prayers. I would like to request all the retiring staff to come in front so that we can take a group photo with the chief guest and guest of honor and other members. It is time we now congratulate and wish and appreciate people who have done 25 years of service to Loyola College, our jubilarians. Dr. D. Suresh Kumar, HOD and Associate Professor at Department of Chemistry. Dr. A. J.R. Rajendran, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry. Dr. B. Augustine S. Theodore, Associate Professor, Department of Plant Biology and Biotechnology. To serve an institution for 25 years, something is phenomenal. It's a rare opportunity. Only few individuals get. Dr. A. Victor Valanarasu, Assistant Professor, Department of Human Excellence. Mrs. S. Melkias Rani, Junior Assistant. Mr. K. Sugumaran, Office Assistant. Mr. D. Rajesh Kumar, Lab Assistant. Mr. V. Prabhu, Office Assistant. Mr. D. Gnanaprahasam, Library Assistant. Mr. J. Kashmir Raj, Record Clerk. Mr. V. Durai, Lab Assistant. We thank you all for your wonderful service to Loyola College, for making a huge difference by your service. It is time to thank and appreciate and congratulate all the faculty members who have rendered distinguished work in their own research area. Dr. M. Jacob, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry. He has been given Edenapalli Research Award. The Research Committee of Loyola College is pleased to recommend the award of Father Edenapalli Research Award for the academic year 2022-2023. Professor T.N. Anandakrishnan Commemoration Research Award. The Research Committee of Loyola College is pleased to recommend the award of Professor T.N. Anandakrishnan Commemoration Research Award for the academic year 2022-2023 to Dr. S. John Kaviyarasu, and the Assistant Professor in the School of Human Excellence. Good Samaritan Award, instituted in the name of Father Francis Vedam S.J., to be given to the most deserving and appealing person who helps others, whether known or unknown, like a good Samaritan at the time of their distress in their life, education, unemployment, accident, and the like social problems. This year, we are happy to give to Ms. Anita Yalani, Assistant Professor, Department of Counseling and Psychology. Mrs. S.P. Philomena Xavier Raj Award. The Best Non-Teaching Staff of the Year 2022-23 goes to Mr. A. Anthony, Record Clerk in IQAC office. We congratulate and appreciate all the winners of this prestigious award in Loyola College. May God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father. Nature is not a place to visit, it is home, says the deep ecologist poet Gary Snyder. Loyola is not only the second home of the budding students and scholars flowering forth into responsible citizens, but also a haven to a quintessential range of flora and fauna. Indeed, a magnificent tribute to the greenery of Loyola is the book titled The Flora of Loyola College, Chennai, a pictorial guide by Dr. G. Jayajodi, Assistant Professor, Department of Plant Biology and Biotechnology, and her research scholar R. Ashale Rashia. Congratulations to the authors. The book on floral diversity records 352 distinct types of plants belonging to 83 different families that can be found throughout the campus. This book delves deep into the details of each plant with photographs, short descriptions, and some of their therapeutic and economic uses. Whether you are a botanist, ecologist, or simply a nature enthusiast, the book gives you a comprehensive understanding of the Earth's ornaments, the floral diversity of the campus, which is considered as the green pride of Chennai city, as rightly said by our principal in the introduction. I welcome our chief guest, Honorable Justice J. Sathya Narayana Prasad, to release the first copy of the book. And I request N. Ram, our guest of honor, to receive the first copy. I invite the authors, Dr. Jayajyoti and Ashil Reshia, to join the dignitaries for the book launch.
Thank you, dignitaries. Expressing gratitude is a key to unlock the doors that hide the unseen work, the meticulous planning that has been done to make today's event a grand success. I invite our Deputy Principal, Dr. J.A. Charles, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected Reverend Fathers, honorable guests, invitees, officials, faculty members, parents, and my dear students, a delightful evening to everyone present here. On behalf of Loyola management, staff, and students, I feel honored and privileged to propose a vote of thanks to all who have made the 98th College Day celebration a grand success. We convey our deep regards and hearty thanks to our Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Sathya Narayana Prasad, for gracing the occasion. Thank you, sir, for your presence and your down the memory lane interesting address. Thank you for taking us back to the years of your Loyola life in 1987. Thank you for your thought-provoking message to the younger generation of Loyola. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We extend our heartfelt thanks to our guest of honor, Mr. Ram, Director, the Hindu Publications Group, and former Editor-in-Chief, the recipient of Loyola Award for the year 2022-23. Sir, we congratulate you on receiving the Loyola Award, and thank you for your association with the Loyola College and for being a role model for our students. Thank you for sharing your words of wisdom and enriching experience. Thank you, sir. We thank Reverend Dr. Javamali Raj, Provincial, for his affectionate blessings in all our efforts. We express our deep sense of gratitude to Reverend Father Francis P. Xavier, Rector of the College. Thank you, Father, for your exceptional visionary leadership. We thank Reverend Dr. Boniface Jairaj, Secretary of the College. Thank you, Father, for your solid support and timely monitoring in every aspect as we succeed. It is your appreciation and word that motivate us in all our efforts. Thank you, Father. Thank you. We wish to place on record our hearty thanks to Reverend Dr. Thomas, Principal of the College. Thank you, Father, for being the team leader and the driving force to ensure quality in all academic avenues. We congratulate you on the comprehensive annual report, which very well displayed all our accomplishments. Your constant encouragement has helped us a lot in bringing all the achievements to the college. Thank you, Father. We congratulate and appreciate all the Jubileans. We thank all the retiring staff for your dedicated and committed services to the college. We thank all Reverend Fathers, sisters, retired officials, professors, and special invitees for accepting our invitation and enriching the day by your presence. We sincerely thank our alumni members. Your presence is very encouraging as you have always been a great support in all our efforts. We thank all the parents. We are glad that you have come here to witness the achievements of your wards. We thank you for walking along with us in the interest of preparing your ward for life and career. We congratulate and thank the Students' President, Mr. Nalin, and all the members of Loyola Students' Council. You will be remembered for your contribution and accomplishments during the year 22-23. We express our happiness and appreciation to all our students for taking part in this event with great excitement. It's your day, and we are sure that you enjoyed watching the principal's presentation of all your incredible achievements. We congratulate you for bringing honors to Loyola College. We greet all our outgoing undergraduate and postgraduate students. We wish you good luck for your future. Wherever you go, whatever you do, remember, your alma mater Loyola will always be there to stand by you. We invite you to continue your association as a member of the Loyola Alumni Association. We express our appreciation and thanks to the Controller of Examinations, Deans, all the officials, heads and coordinators, teaching, administrative and support staff for being a strong aid in making this day a grand success. We thank in a special way Reverend Father Jacob and the team of Vice Principals, along with Mr. Xavier Selvaraj and the team of administrative staff for making great efforts to prepare and organize this annual day function with their meticulous planning. Special thanks to Dr. John Xavier, Vice Principal, for his cordial warm welcome. Thank you, sir. A hearty thanks to the friends from media, both electronic and print. You have always carried the good work of Loyola to the public. Thanks for your presence and support. Finally, I thank Almighty God for this wonderful evening and for the abundant blessings which made this college day a memorable one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for those warm words of gratitude and your concluding notes. I now request the dignitaries on the stage to kindly take your seats in front of the stage. As we come near the end of this evening, let me remind you that an event at Loyola is not complete without us standing witness to the extraordinary talents of Loyola. We have our student performers waiting to make this evening more colorful and memorable for each of us. Our fine arts team, along with the folk team from LSSS, is well renowned across the city, having won several events. It has recognized and nurtured a lot of popular artists and creators across the globe. Here is the taste of that legacy. Today's performance will be an eclectic mix, beginning with a dance rendition in the graceful classical way, followed by a contemporary western by the phenomenal Loyola Dream Team, and that will be followed by a showdown in the Tamil way by our folk team from LSSS. Over.
Podium.
భవ్యమైన ఆత్మభావం రమ్యమైన జీవరాగం నవ్యమైన నిత్యతాళం నిఖిల జగతి మూలం
Because he's the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now. So we'll hunt him.
This is Sparta!
Get up! Simon said he could get up. Ladies, looking hot and pretty. Doing your thing in the club, hot city. Worldwide. The gritty committee, pity the fool that act. In the midst of the calm, the witty.
Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We living real good. Mainstream, but it's still good. I got raw shit, I got real shit, but right now it's time for that feel. When this is my calling, flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling, I'm now balling. I made a promise to my mama, I'ma turn these zeros into tens and commas. Bitch, I'm ballin', closing $1 million deals. Catch me swerving, burning $100 bills. How I feel when you ballin', going places they never go. It ain't all about the money, but I stack it 'cause you never know.
Hey, she's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Yeah. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did half a 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy. Slept through the flight, ayy, not for the night. 767 minutes, got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to settle, man. I crept down the block, made a right, yeah. Cut the lights, yeah. Pay the price, yeah. Think it's sweet, it's on sight, yeah. Nothing nice, yeah. Vegas in my ice, Jesus Christ, yeah. Checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like, yeah. That's what we like, yeah. Lost my respect, you not a threat. When I shoot my shot wetty like on Shaq, see the shots.
அந்த வாத்தி ஒரு மாதிரி வண்டிகளை ஓடிட்டே இருக்கான்.
That was indeed a scintillating performance. Thank you so much, team. And thank you, Reverend Father Victor Roch, Director LSSS, Dr. David Stanley and Mr. Isaac, Deans of Students, along with Ms. Sharmila and Ms. T. Sahai Mary for putting together this show. That brings us to the end of 98th College Day. Let us now rise for the National Anthem.
Check. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे जागे तब जय गादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Kindly. Kindly remain standing as the dignitaries leave the venue.